How are you feeling now? Any better?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, this is for you. It's a little dandelion wine.
Thank you.
Well, drink it, but don't get drunk. Let's say your brother tells me you're shy. Is that right, Laura?
I don't know.
I judge you to be an old-fashioned type of girl. Well, I think that's a wonderful type to be. I hope you don't think I'm being too personal, do you?
Mr. O'Connor, I don't suppose you remember me at all.
You know, as a matter of fact, I did have an idea. I'd seen you before. You know, it seemed almost like I was about to remember your name, but the name I was about to remember wasn't a name. So I stopped myself before I said it.
Wasn't it Blue Roses?
Blue Roses? Oh my gosh, yes! Blue Roses! You know, I didn't connect you with high school somehow or other, but that's where it was. It was high school. I didn't even realize you were Shakespeare's sister. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I didn't expect you to. You barely knew me.
But we did have a speaking acquaintance.
Yes, we spoke to each other.
You say, didn't we have a class in something together?
I sat across the aisle from you in the auditorium. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. I had that brace on my leg then. I was walking across all those people. My seat was in the back row. And I had to go clumping up the aisle with everyone watching.
I remember now. And I used to call you Blue Roses. How'd I ever get started calling your name like that?
I was out of school a little while with pleurosis. When I came back, you asked me what was the matter. And I said I had pleurosis, and you thought I said Blue Roses, so that's what you called me after that.
I hope you didn't mind.
No, not at all. I actually quite liked it. You see, I wasn't acquainted with many people.
Say, you know something, Laura? People aren't so dreadful when you know them. That's what you have to remember. And that's what you have to remember. And, you know, and you know, everyone has problems. Everyone has problems. Not just you, but practically everybody. You think of yourself as being the only one who is disappointed, but just look around you and what do you see? A whole lot of people just as disappointed as you are. Well, boy, you take me, for instance. When I left high school, I thought I'd be a lot further along at this time than I am now. Say, you finished high school?
I made bad grades in my final examinations.
You mean you dropped out?
I didn't go back.
Well, what have you done since high school, huh?
I don't do anything. Much. But please don't think I've been sitting around doing nothing. My glass collections, they take a good deal of time. Glasses are something you need to take a good care of.
What did you say about glass?
Collections, I said. I have one.
Say, you know what I judge to be the trouble with you? A lack of confidence in yourself as a person. Now, I'm basing that fact on a number of your remarks and on certain observations I've made. For instance, that clumping that you thought was so awful in high school, you say you dreaded to go up the stairs. Well, you see what you did? You dropped out of school. You gave up an education, all because of a little clump, which as far as I can see is practically non-existent. Well, a little physical defect is all you have, magnified 1,000 times by your imagination. You know what my strong advice to you is? You gotta think of yourself as superior in some way.
In what way would I think?
Well, isn't there some one thing that you take more interest in than anything else?
Well, I do. As I said, I have my glass collections. Ornaments, mostly. Most of them are animals made out of glass. Here's an example of one if you'd like to see it. It's one of the oldest. It's nearly 13. Oh, please be careful. If you breathe, it breaks. Okay, I trust you with them. Oh, you're holding him so gently. I shouldn't be partial, but he's my favorite one.
Say, what kind of a thing is this one supposed to be?
Well, don't you see a single horn on his forehead?
Oh, a unicorn, huh? Say, aren't unicorns extinct in the modern world? Poor little fella must feel kind of lonesome.
Well, if he does, he doesn't really complain about it. He stays on the shelf with some other horses who don't have horns, and they seem to get along nicely together.
They do. Say, where will I put him?
Put him on the table.
Hey, where does the music come from?
Oh, from the Paradise Dance Hall across the alley.
How about cutting the rug, little Miss Wingfield? Or is your program all filled up? Let me just take a look at it. Oh, say, all the dances are taken. Might just have to cross some of them out. Oh, look, a waltz.
I can't dance.
Well, there you go with that inferiority stuff.
But I've never danced in my life.
Come on, try.
But I'm afraid I'll step on you.
Well, I'm not made out of glass.
How do we start?
Oh, well, you hold your arms out a little.
Like this?
A little higher. That's it. Now, don't tighten up. That's the principal thing about it. Just relax.
I'm afraid you can't budge me.
What do you bet I can't? Oh, is he broken?
He lost his horn. It doesn't matter. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise.
You'll never forgive me. I bet that was your favorite piece of glass.
I don't have favorites. Much. It's no tragedy. Glasses break so easily.
Still, I'm awfully sorry that I was the cause of it.
I just think he had an operation. His horn was removed to make him feel less freakish. Now he will feel more at home with other horses who don't have horns.
You know, you're different to anyone else I know. Has anyone ever told you that you're pretty? Well, you are. And in a different way from everyone else. And all the nicer because of the difference. Now, being different is nothing to be ashamed of. You know, because other people aren't such wonderful people. They're 100 times 1,000. You're 1 times 1. They walk all over the earth, and you just stay here. They're as common as weeds. But you, well, you're blue roses.
The blue is wrong for roses.
It's right for you. You're pretty.
But in what respect am I pretty?
In all respects. Your eyes, your hair, your hands are pretty. You think I'm saying this just because I've been invited to dinner and I have to be nice, but But I'm talking to you sincerely. Somebody ought to build your confidence up. Way up. Make you proud. Instead of shy and turning away and blushing. Somebody ought to kiss you, Laura. I shouldn't have done that. That was way off beam. I'm not in a position to, I can't ask for your number and say I'll phone. I can't call up next weekend.
You won't call again?
No, I can't. You see, I've got strings on me, Laura. I've been going steady.
And